Welcome to HAD6 channel. In this video, we will look into verbose. 19 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Talkative, which means fond of or given to talking. Talkative. For example, the talkative driver hadn't stopped chatting. Number 2. Effusive, which means showing or expressing gratitude, pleasure, or approval in an unrestrained or heartfelt manner. Effusive. For example, a barrage of effusive compliments. Number 3. Periphrastic, which means of speech or writing indirect and circumlocutory. Periphrastic. For example, the periphrastic nature of legal syntax. Number 4. Diffuse, which means lacking clarity or conciseness. Diffuse. For example, the second argument is more diffuse. Number 5. Wordy, which means using or expressed in rather too many words. Wordy. For example, a wordy and repetitive account. Number 6. Voluble, which means of a person talking fluently, readily, or incessantly. Voluble. For example, a voluble game show host. Number 7. Discursive, which means digressing from subject to subject. Discursive. For example, students often write dull, second-hand, discursive prose. Number 8. Garrulous, which means excessively talkative, especially on trivial matters. Garrulous. For example, a garrulous cab driver. Number 9. Tortuous, which means excessively lengthy and complex. Tortuous. For example, a tortuous argument. Number 10. Long-winded, which means of speech or writing continuing at tedious length. Long-winded. For example, a long-winded speech. Number 11. Lengthy, which means especially in reference to time of considerable or unusual length, especially so as to be tedious. Lengthy. For example, lengthy delays. Number 12. Rambling, which means of writing or speech lengthy and confused or inconsequential. Rambling. For example, a rambling 6-hour speech. Number 13. Protracted, which means lasting for a long time or longer than expected or usual. Protracted. For example, a protracted and bitter dispute. Number 14. Circumlocutory, which means using many words where fewer would do, especially in a deliberate attempt to be vague or evasive. Circumlocutory. For example, he has a meandering, circumlocutory speaking style. Number 15. Windy, which means using or expressed in many words that sound impressive but mean little. Windy. For example, the way to save time in an exam is by omitting windy phrases. Number 16. Prolix, which means of speech or writing using or containing too many words. Prolix. For example, his prolix speeches could often be tiresome. Number 17. Loquacious, which means tending to talk a great deal. Loquacious. For example, never loquacious, Sarah was now totally lost for words. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. See you in the next video.